He doesn't have any way to alter his air trajectory to get in there against Dhalsim and make things hard. A lot of the things that characters use against Dhalsim, he just doesn't really have so much.
Here's some really cool news. Skullgirls is coming to PS4 and to Vita.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm really happy for those guys. They've been putting in a lot of great work. There's been new stuff coming out for Skullgirls. Hope you've all been following along, but if not, look them up online.
That's Lab Zero.
That's Lab Zero.
And that game is also available on Steam right now. It's been making its way across the systems and now making it to PS4 and Vita. You can play it on the go, David.
I think that's really cool. I really like that.
And check out the new performers that were coming. You just saw at the bottom of the slide. There have been new characters in that game. The last thing that I heard from players so much is that, oh, only 8 characters in a team game. Well, check it out now.
Oh, yeah, it's quite a bit more.
Lots of characters coming.
So up next is Mark Teddy on the right. It's another Wednesday Night Fights. How many Wednesday Night Fights guys made top 256? A lot.
Let me say this guy's name. Sako Noko! One of my favorite players in history. This is time. I'm sorry, folks. I'm about to fanboy out.
You fanboy out, man. Do what you gotta do.
This is my dude, Sako Noko. One of the most legendary players of fighting games. Not Street Fighter 4, not Street Fighter 3, not Super Turbo, not Vampire, all the games. He brings his style to a new game and his level of talent. He has execution.
Oh, his hands.
Legendary. He has reactions that are legendary. And he is one of the few players that has a combo named after him that pretty much only he can do. David, I tried to do this combo for hours. I gave up.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of combos that I can't do. Yeah, the Sako special, Boletta's run, jab, links, and Vampire Savior. There's never been a combo that I just said, hey, you know what? I can't do that once in my life. Training mode? Like, not even in a real match, David. Training mode.
In SF4, he had the Sako combos, too. When Cammy started to really get some combos and cool links and stuff, they were called Sako combos at the start because he's the one who popularized them. But it looks like he's going with Elena. That's not what I would have expected him to go with. Yeah, I am definitely surprised. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, maybe I'm not. I've heard about this matchup being terrible for Guy. Okay. Her weird hitbox, she crouches right under elbow. She doesn't need to do anything about it.
Awesome.
She just crouches under elbow.
I'm happy about that.
So we'll see.
Elena, so hey, I do not like
She ducks under a lot of stuff. She has the lowest little hitbox.
We're going to see what Sako brings to bear. You know, another thing about Sako, though, is he's one of just this stylish players, period. So he might just be going with a new character and just do something new. We'll see. Oh, the reactions again there. Crunch HP to beat the overhead.
But Marcus is a really, really solid. You see what I'm talking about? But Marcus is such a solid guy. He has great ground control, great mix-ups up close. He can play run slide really well.
Knockdown.
Or run stop, I should say. Looking for counter hits. He's one of the best at that. And now, what can he get? Oh, that was real weird looking.
He stood up because he was looking for the cross-up.
Yes, but it hit her on kind of a weird part of the dome.
Yeah.
Round
he must
one.
have been blocking the other way because he just got hit flat out. Okay, the elbow actually challenges one of her go-to anti-airs. That could be a problem. Cross-up is good, and back into the corner. Reset time. That's not invincible, Sako.
Marcus doing everything he needs to do from the front, keeping that corner, and really taking control of the buttons. Sako's not having a good time of it right now. Still caught there. Finally gets out.
That didn't combo. That was an overhead. It didn't combo.
Gets some life back, but oh, very fast EX.
I'm not really sure how well he made off of that in terms of life. Nice! Oh, he misses his jab link, though, after the overhead. And that could be the round. Knockdown.
Not quite.
Early on the overhead. I think it was a delayed wake-up. I'm not sure.
That felt like a blitz. Marcus just coming in, and Sako fought back in that round, but overall, it was Marcus. I'm looking for a character switch here, but let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Sako.
This is a really, really tough decision to make because you feel as though you didn't get to do what you came to do with the character. So is that because you need to switch, or is that just because you had a bad game and you've only got one game to figure it out?
I heard that she can just duck under a guy's elbow.
Not enough.
He didn't do it. He tried to press buttons, so maybe that's not right.
Well, he was actually trying to block it because the times that the elbow came out, he was looking at cross-up. The first time, he thought it was actually going to be a real cross-up, so he went to block the cross-up, didn't happen. The next time, he knew it was a fake cross-up, so he just blocked it outright. I think he was afraid of the setup, but we might see it this time.
Sako just specifically asked for training stage, and he got it. Marcus gave it to him.
Wow, what a good guy Marcus is.
What a nice guy.
I would not do that.
No, I agree. That's why I always go to Volcanic Rim.
Oh, wow, you were way worse than me.
That's what I do.
The worst stage, David. Volcanic Rim picker.
I love that music.
I don't even know what it sounds like, dude.
It
It sounds
don't
like
worry
Red.
about it.
Working Sako in the corner. Here he gets the link, but this
Man.
time he misses the follow-up link.
We talked up his execution. It hasn't really been there.
I mean, she's a new character, man. You just don't have the time. She's been out a couple of months.
I don't know, man. I feel like you should have it at this point. If he's sticking with her in this far at Evo, got to be confident in that
This is the
stuff.
quarterfinals. You can't slouch out here against a guy like Mark Teddy. I like the anti-air there. Jump roundhouse. I'm sorry, jump fierce.
Jump fierce, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice anti-air, but there's such little damage on it.
Oh no! He actually just crouched forwarded as an anti-air. If he files that one into the Rolodex, then Mark Teddy's approaches might be severely weakened.
Oh, Marcus
He's
got a
dropped
knockdown
it.
again. He got it again. Match
Tried it.
point, Marcus.
He tried it. He tried it. He went for the risky crouch light, the crouch button to anti-air, the elbow, but this time Mark Teddy went over his head. Sako doesn't have the information that he needs to win this round, and he's having a hard time figuring it out quickly. Look at this. He doesn't know how to anti-air him.
No, you're right. I just don't know about going with this character. I've seen him play Ibuki. I've seen him play Evil in this game. I haven't seen him play Elena.
Oh, beautiful bait!
But not punished very well at all.
3 meters. David.
Minimal punish. He had so much available to him. I wonder if he's not confident in his own execution.
I don't know. It might just be the pressure. He's down. This is match round for Mark Teddy. Sako, man, one of the 5 gods of Japanese Street Fighter, but he's one of the ones that has trouble in tournaments. This might not be his year.
Okay, gets around. Maybe he can build on this.
Things were looking so good for Sako in the last year. It looked like he had turned things around, but he could be going down early here.
Well, not out yet. He's still got some work to do, does Marcus. And that's been 100% success. That EX overhead, it's super fast. It is unsafe, though, and Guy can punish it with crouching short.
Yeah. He misses that jab link again. It's a tough one.
Building some meter. Marcus is right back in there. No, there's the sweep.
Sweep anti-air.
And Sako's really recovering. Got a life lead for himself now. There's the anti-air. He's looking a little bit more comfortable.
Really interesting that Sako will not spin an EX for the anti-air. She's a little bit too slim for that, Mark.
Oh, he got her! Yes, he did!
This is going to hurt.
Oh, man, is it going to hurt. And he's got a pretty good setup for himself here up close. No, she just dumps away.
Chip might do it for Sako. Just go for the overhead.
Well, he's seen it. It's hit every time.
Sako looking a little bit uncomfortable. Knows that one was not the cleanest match.
Well, he ends up slipping through it.
Yeah. Not really, though, what we normally see from Sako. I mean, drops all over the place. That's not Sako. We saw good usage of his crouch buttons looking for frame traps, but he was looking to overextend himself just a bit on the anti-airs. You know, his stand medium punch got beat out quite a bit. He went for the crouch medium punch anti-air with his back to the wall. It looked like he was just kind of flailing, looking for something there. And I don't know, man, it really looks like the pressure might be getting to him a bit, but he's got a round behind him, so the momentum should swing back into his favor. Mark Teddy with Ultra Combo double. I don't know if he's had that all this time.
No, he didn't last time. He did a lot of damage on that Ultra, remember?
Yeah, you're right.
That was way more than W damage. That's one of the things with Elena. That button is pretty solid, but as an anti-air. But since it's 2 hits, only the first one actually hits out of the air, and so the damage is piddly.
Oh.
She loses a lot of...
Nice link on that one. That's a one-framer, I believe.
Lots more control from Sako. He's looking so much more confident. The first game was bad. And first round of the second game was bad. Since then, he's really built on it. And
it's cool with the anti-air straight now.
Yes.
He's got the life lead, severe life lead. I just can't let Mark Teddy get a significant combo. And nothing more than a straight hit here and there.
Ah, I like that a lot. Marcus had been standing up a lot. There was the low finally to convince him to duck. And
oh no! What are you doing, Sako? Looking for the money combos now. Looking to air it out. He's really committing now. These buttons.
Oh, Marcus has got to get in some way. It's not going to be easy, and it doesn't happen. Sako now at match point. From being on the ropes and not looking like he was confident at all, he's now at match point.
He's playing differently now. We can see the confidence in his gameplay. Can't even see his face from here. We can see it in the game.
Yeah, better movement, better mix-ups.
Mark Teddy got away with one there. Oh.
Again, it works.
He was standing. He must have pressed the button in between the strings. Mark's got to react to that now. I mean, he does have an invincible attack. Nice, gets under. Uses the cross button to get under the elbow that time.
Well, Marcus is on the ropes right now. He's got to make a few things work out for him.
Looks like Sako is starting to remember all his Elena knowledge.
And Ultra, and it's going to be even tougher right now for Marcus to come back.
Why not?
Full life.
A rally from Sako. Coming back on Mark Teddy. Moving on. Sako, no go.
Mike, he had been using W the whole time. All right, thanks.
That Ultra did that much damage?
Guy Ultra 2 is just nuts.
Good Lord. Great play from both players, but that was one of those matchups of the player with the momentum behind them is prevailing, and Sako was able to capture it and keep it when it counted the most.
You know, Sako has so many years of experience doing this. He's got 20 years of experience doing this.
Wow.
I knew Marcus when he started playing back at UCLA. He was a good player. He's put in a lot of work, but that honestly wasn't that many years ago.
Yeah.
And so for him, getting up to Sako's ability to adapt like that, experience like that, that's something that comes, and he'll get there. You can see the talent.
He's only getting better, man.
You can see the
Speaking
talent.
of things that are only getting better, check out another of our great sponsors here at EVO. It's Broken Tier. You guys know him and you love him. The original FGC apparel company that brought us t-shirts that we could actually wear out in public without being embarrassed. So right now you want to check out their Super Summer Sale, 15% off and free US shipping on orders over $50. Head on over to BrokenTier.com. You can also get 40% off of the last chance clearance items. So if there's something that you had or something that you had on your wish list that you weren't able to get, you might be able to get it a little bit cheaper right now. So head on over to BrokenTier.com. Sale ends July 16th. Don't delay. Oh, this is another barn burner coming up here. Another 2 international players. We're going to be seeing a lot of this. But
that's actual confirmation.
Yeah,
I will take that one.
This is amazing to me. I'm gonna let you do. I'm gonna let you do.
Okay, this is for really reals. According to Glenn, we talked about Glenn Cravens, who has that book. He says John Choi beats Daigo out of the tournament.
Unbelievable. But you know,
that's everybody's been tweeting me all this information. I will trust Glenn.
I would say I'd say unbelievable. But if we look back, that matchup, Daigo against Valle, Daigo did definitely take it 4 straight sets. But the way that he was playing, we said it was not exactly an evil Ryui type of thing.
Yeah.
We mentioned that his style is very John Choi-like.
Yes.
I would not be surprised if John Choi was the one to play Ryu and play it right. And then he was able to use the like the vitality and maybe take a few smarter risks less than Valle would and steal it. I would love to see video of that matchup, but if you folks missed it, one more time. And if we're wrong, blame at Get Your Tournament. But John Choi eliminates Daigo Umehara.
John Choi doesn't even really play this game anymore.
That's the thing.
He just has fundamentals.
Even less than Valle.
Gamer B comes up next. He has had lots of success at EVO in the past. He hasn't won it, but he's come oh so close.
Oh, yeah.
And Momochi has had so much success of late. He has always had success, but it's been particularly pronounced lately. He won Southeast Asia Majors, and then he got 2nd place at CEO right after that. He comes in with a lot of steam.
He's a player that typically does well when he travels internationally. He's been coming over since, I believe, about 2011, and he's just always been incredibly scary.
That was the year when he really broke out, and he beat a lot of people who didn't know him at the time. He got top 8. People didn't know him at the time, and then he got top 8 again after that. He got 2nd place. So Momochi really makes Ken look solid. I love his footsie game. It's good with any character he plays, but with Ken, it's really just amazing to watch.
He's a Street Fighter veteran. We've been seeing him play since 3rd Strike, and he was one of the absolute best at that game. So yeah. he understands just how to place a button, how to keep yourself pretty safe, and when to take some risks. Gets over with the Tatsu. Nice. Gamer B looking just a little bit flustered.
Gets back in, though.
Yeah. Okay, goes in.
That's what he needs to start things off.
Shakes it off.
And right back in, he's been going in a couple of times. Momochi has just let him do it, didn't want to take a risk.
And then with behind the Jaguar kick. But Momochi's defense is strong. He's got a solid life lead, so he looks content to play out of the corner.
You know, that's the first time Daigo does not make top 8 at EVO in Street Fighter 4.
You're right about that. I didn't think he could do it for 5th year just because the odds are
so many players.
So stacked against you, but I mean, you can't count Daigo out, but well, right now you can.
Yeah, you currently can.
You can. You'll be seeing him at the tables tonight, folks. Daigo Umehara is out.
Momochi with the first round. And interested to see how GamerB is reacting a little bit. He's trying to make it more of a ground game right now. Or maybe that's how he feels he has to play. I don't know.
Off the mark on the counter grab. The defense, the offense isn't exactly fluid thus far from Momochi. We'll see if he can get it together.
Oh, big risk. Well, maybe not too big. It's 8-on. Doesn't have consistent big damage. Didn't have 2 bars yet.
Yeah. That was actually a pretty smart risk now that you mention it that way. Oh, he tried to alter his timing, and it just wasn't even close to a safe jump.
That thunder kick. See a lot of Kens using that now.
I'm not sure if Momochi actually delayed his wake up in that instance where 8-on went for the cross-up light kick, but you can see that just that layer of the game is giving players like 8-on, giving everybody a bit of pause. Jump-ins are whiffing and follow-ups are just whiffing as well, and players that are waking up are really able to snatch this advantage back. This is another thing, due to the newness of Ultra, players have not been able to figure out how they're going to deal with the delayed wake-up yet with their character necessarily. Good anti-air.
So what's GamerB's idea now? It seems like it's mostly, again, that ground game. He tried more of a regular pressure sort of 8-on game in the first round. It didn't really work.
He's going to get in. He says, I'm going to get in and I'm going to go buzz. Just, 8-on is one of those characters that annoys you.
Here's his chance now to go buzz. No, he doesn't get it.
Yeah, he reads that Momochi wants the offense, but he answers with the reversal. Momochi answers with the reversal, and neither one of these guys wants to let the other guy establish the momentum.
Momochi has really shut down a lot of pressure from GamerB. It's hard to shut down GamerB's pressure, but Momochi's done it. Okay, maybe not.
Nice. He hasn't been using that stand roundhouse very much. There it is, right on the tip. Oh!
Didn't pay off.
He could have,
He could have let it rip,
God.
Yes.
He did not believe that read. He did not believe in it. He should have believed.
I think you're right.
Sometimes you surprise yourself, man. Unbelievable.
Scary moment for GamerB, but it ended up being just fine. He takes a round.
GamerB pressing. Momochi's not going to let him do it. GamerB is trying to find Momochi playing defensively, but it's really not working. Momochi says, I got a Dragon Punch, not afraid to let it rip. You will not sit me here and make me block.
Nice. Punishes the whiff.
Yeah, not just using the Dragon Punch, staying evasive and avoiding the Jaguar kicks. Even with his back to the wall. Look at this movement.
Momochi gets out of the corner, but he was fighting so well there.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, he's still doing it. This is all zoning. From one edge of the screen to the next.
Yeah, you're right. Zoning and reactions, that's really what Momochi's been getting by on. He's working.
He's got to watch out for the surprise, though. GamerB 4 meters stopped. There's a lot of options for 8-on to finish a match.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Red focus is so good for him. Oh, no! But
the positioning was very awkward. Probably got his inputs clubbed. Or he might have actually wanted the DP and just didn't get the timing. Either way, still a chance for GamerB. Oh!
Tried something again. Nice!
Hello!
Oh, I really like the idea.
That was actually the smartest thing he could have done.
I really like the idea, but it just didn't pay off. So you can see he was looking, he was expecting, GamerB was expecting a wake-up Dragon Punch.
Right. And Momochi was expecting, you wait for me to wake up Dragon Punch.
Yes.
So he tried to just like
dash
throw him
in.
off his game, dash in, and then...
But I think he was expecting GamerB to have better reactions than that,
yeah,
and then get like a little crouch tech in there.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
That would have been pretty awesome.
Really real smart stuff all the way down to the wire, but it's not going to matter this round. What? I'm pretty sure that was a Marvel 3 combo, David.
I think that's I think he made that up right there.
And the hard knockdown. Here comes Gamer B.
First time we've seen a setup that deals with delayed wake up like that from Adon. I like that. Neutral jump, wait for delay.
You got to be able to recognize that the notifier does pop out early enough, but not before you can commit to one of the delayed versus the non-delayed options. So you're forced to just make a guess and commit to it. Until later, when we find those really good ones. Gamer B spending a lot of the meter, and Momochi so content to fight out of the corner.
Momochi just tried to walk in and it didn't work. Now Momochi has a couple of bars. We're going to see any red focus tricks.
Watch out, Momochi. There's foot there. You can't walk there. There's still foot there, Momochi. Now he's trying to fill that space with fireballs. Momochi has not tried to anti-air that off-the-wall Jaguar Tooth one time. He's not going to bite on that. No pun intended.
And Ultra 2, I think, might be there in part to dissuade Gamer B from doing Jaguar Tooth, but that hasn't come out either.
Yeah, you know, he might have had some opportunities for that. It's pretty long-range punish.
Right, exactly. Oh, that's space control. And is Gamer B going to go for the chip? When's it coming? Momochi, is he going to be able to deal with this?
Surprise.
Is he going to be able to deal with this?
Hello.
Hold on, now look at the time.
Not enough.
12 seconds.
He needs way more. Overhead block.
Oh, again! Again, there it is! Gamer B took it!
Talk about living on the edge. Gamer B.
What a comeback.
He was living on the edge, but you know what? He was sitting pretty on that edge. I'll block this. I'll block that. Everything. And then he just takes this one slight risk with the backdash. Perfectly placed. Reactive anti-air. Gamer B will move on.
I think he was outside of range of crouching medium kick.
Yeah.
But definitely still in range for the walking overhead.
Yeah.
So he was very smart to block overhead like that. Played it well.
Great stuff. So our next match was, okay. All right, guys, then we are gonna tag out. We're gonna bring in a new set of commentators, but don't go anywhere. The Street Fighter 4 quarterfinals will continue here at Evolution 2014. It's only gonna get better. Tell all your friends and come right back.
Are you ready? Fight! This is it. The fight is officially underway. It's survival of the fittest on a global scale. Who among the challengers will make it to the top?
Evolution 2014. It's madness. It's unadulterated madness. How you doing, Seth?
Happy to be back, James. I gotta say, this is a world record. I think this is the bloodiest day in competitive Street Fighter history. It's been unbelievable. Giants are falling left and right, but that's how we do it.
Yeah,
that's how it's done.
I mean, this is probably the wild and craziest Evo I have seen. I mean, there were just killers everywhere in this bracket, and I kept looking at the list, and I'm saying, by the end of the day, we're only going to have 8 of these guys left, and sure enough.
That's, yeah, and it's been a hilarious story here to me all day, watching people complain about the brackets. Oh, I have this guy and this other incredible player, and then people just hold up their own bracket, which is even worse. It's just everybody's like that, because it's just killers all the way through. Yep. And speaking of killers, that'll take us straight into EMP's Dominion up against Haitani. We'll see. Yes, it is going to be the Makoto.
Okay, bringing back the Makoto from last year. We don't have a lot of the top 8 players left in winner's bracket from last year, but Haitani is definitely one of them. He's going up against Dominion, who sent Velociraptor to losers, and Velociraptor there lost to Infiltration in a run back.
Haitani will have to play the role of the hunter. He's very comfortable with this. Yeah. Dominion's going to want to hold him at that range.
Makoto is so scary in this game. She can get over Sonic Booms and get the counter hit on those Sonic Booms now, but Dominion right now playing so strong, and he's got Haitani in the corner.
Oh, wow.
A regular one can't hit airborne people.
And that is considered in the air, the flipping overhead roundhouse.
Just didn't catch him. So Dominion taking that first round pretty solidly.
Yeah, no, Makoto never able to get a groove on there, and that is what she, once inside, completely explosive, but has to fight through.
Oh, here we go. Reset, what's the reset? Oh, he baited out, nice. Got Dominion to waste a meter.
Great counter by Dominion there, great read. He has a little bit of breathing room now.
Yeah, that was one of Haitani's best chances getting in right at that moment. Great block on the overhead.
He missed the flip kick from the air, I believe. Oh, and Dominion read it that time. And there, Haitani falling into a common trap. Miss one special, go right back into it. You got to try it again right away next time. Dominion all over it. Up game 1, just like that. And now we'll see if Haitani back to the select stream. No.
No, he's going to stick with Makoto. Wow. Oh! Sending a message right away to back this to the face, and then just a right straight.
She's going to the dentist after that one. Here comes Haitani. Oh, with the grab.
Going to use the EX meter to get the reset situation, but great block from Dominion. He says, I'll take that because you put yourself in the corner.
Exactly. He sacrificed his position to go for the mix-up. Doesn't pay off for Haitani. And he's still at a life loss. Oh!
And goes for the reset, but Dominion playing very patient. And again, we say this a lot about Dominion. He's so good in the corner. Oh, look at that. There he goes. And he's taken 3 rounds in a row. Does Haitani have the adjustments?
Such a good decision there with that final flipping roundhouse. I love it. Dominion looking very strong. This is match point. Dominion, just like that. This is one of the 5 gods of Street Fighter in Japan. Haitani getting
arguably, rocked. Dominion could be one of the 5 gods in America here. Playing so strong right now. Defeated Xiaohai earlier and now on the verge of taking out Haitani.
Oh, opportunity there, no. And this is it for Haitani. He's got to make it happen right here. Okay.
Oh, he missed that. Oh, here we go.
Here's the opportunity. Goes for a tricky reset.
Oh, fierce again.
The big duff.
Dominion's gonna take it over Haitani, sending Haitani to loser's bracket.
And the crowd is feeling it on the feet with the USA chant. The Minion loving it.
We had 80 players from Japan enter this tournament, and as this tournament kept going, more and more Japanese players were taking out a lot of the US players. So, you know, I know a lot of people think that the USA chants might be kind of disrespectful, but, you know, we want to see some Americans in top 8. Right?
Hey, and that's honestly, it's one of my favorite things about the Evo crowd. For as much as, you know, nationalism will play to a point, people always bow down and cheer for awesome.
Yeah,
and that's it. That's
exactly.
the bottom line.
Yeah,
if someone
yeah.
puts on an incredible show, we don't care what country you're from.
Exactly.
Like, you are the hero of that moment, and
yeah, I mean,
today was Dominion.
Yeah, even if it was all top 8, like say Japan, you know, people would root for everyone on the stage.
Yeah,
so,
there's so many incredible players, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
Yep.
But hopefully we get a nice mix going in there. Obviously, Infiltration, I believe, still in the losers bracket. We'll see what that situation might be. Daigo, of course, eliminated in a shocking upset by Mr. John Choi,
you know,
your friend and mine.
I joked, you know, like one old man couldn't do it. Bai lost to him, but then here comes old man number 2, John Choi. Apparently, he said he's super familiar with the Evil Ryu match.
And that's a perfect game for him because Choi is not a master of all aspects of Street Fighter 4, but the Shoto matchup, the dancing, that's been his entire career, and of course, the only man to win 2 Street Fighter tournaments
That's
and
right.
1 Evo,
That's
John
right.
Choi, able to boil down that match. Interestingly, I thought that was one of the strengths of Evil Ryu for Daigo as a choice, is because he's such a simple character in some regards. You really, I mean, spacing is absolutely critical, but you just need to control that dancing low forward, the fireball spacing, maybe a little stand forward, and have a couple of combos. And you're handling most of his matches. So Daigo can play very simply. He doesn't have to jump around or do any, you know, shenanigans that he'd ever seemed to really enjoy that much in the first place. But John Choi, playing the same game, answers back and says, welcome back to Evo.
And you know what? I heard it was 4 rounds to none. I actually heard, but you know, there's been a lot of things.
I heard John Choi is 20 feet tall. No, I know.
I can confirm that. I can confirm
the
that.
internet legends are like swirling right now.
Only
so
when he enters Korean Inferno mode, when he goes Super Saiyan right there. That's when he grows to the 20 feet height. And now it looks like we have an FGTV versus FGTV fight.
It's true. Former housemates, now mortal enemies on the stage.
Well, Filipino champ, remind everyone, he was the one who sent Daigo to losers bracket.
And when I was first looking at that bracket, I was like, well, Champ is definitely capable of taking out Daigo, but I was like, Champ will never make it that far. Dhalsim has a rough road. He'll run into some Yuns or I don't know what, and he'll get knocked out. So I didn't even think about it. And then when that match went down, man, that was another shocker. Filipino Champ very much feeling himself, but playing really, really smart.
I mean, in Super, if you remember, Filipino champ defeated Daigo twice.
Convincingly.
In 2 tournaments in a row that they played each other. And then in AE, Daigo picked up Yun specifically to fight Dhalsim's, and because Yun was really good.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if Daigo did not go with Yun in this tournament.
One
versus
would imagine.
Yeah, but
we'll have to check the tape later, but it'll be exciting stuff. And up against Ricky Ortiz, Rufus. I don't know, how do you want to call this matchup in terms of overall adjustments? I don't think this is an easy match by any means for Dhalsim, and I don't think I think if anything, it's gotten a little bit rougher.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And plus, another thing is, honestly, I feel like Ricky kind of has F-Champ's number because these two have played each other a lot. And I remember back in the Super days, you know, Ricky Ortiz, said that he purposely would never pick Cammy against Champ's Dhalsim because it would be too easy. So he would give him a chance by playing someone else like Rufus or Chun-Li or something like that. So
Ricky looking confident. It looks like there's some sort of waiting on something. Perhaps they've got a pizza waiting for.
Well, good luck to the delivery guy getting through this crowd right now.
That'll happen. You know, these guys are technically allowed 1 pizza order per tournament. Okay, they're good to go.
Well, they have to choose between a coach or a pizza. And see, there's no coaches on stage, so obviously they went with the pizza.
Smart stuff. All right, and if anybody can make Filipino Champ's amazing reflexes look like an old man's, it's Ricky Ortiz, perhaps the best reactions in the business.
Yes. All right, let's see how this is going to play out. Obviously, Champ is going to try to keep him out to the best of his ability.
That is an important challenge right there. Got to make that decision early and hard, and there's a big price to be paid every time.
Yep. And he's waiting for the dive kick as well. Ricky can jump and not do anything. Oh, and
3 in a row.
yeah, Champ is not believing that Ricky's going to do something different.
And look at this, 60% just like that.
But you know, this is Dulcim's life right now. He can
Yeah.
get this kind of lead, and then we can just watch it melt away.
Fake cross up into nothing into throw. Good stuff. Wow, the
Ooh.
drills. Mixing it up.
Stomping on his arm.
I know, that's not cool. Goes low,
That is -3 now, but didn't quite get the back short in time.
and Ricky is going to allow him to get back out of the corner there with that ultra. Not really intended to hit.
Ooh, the Fierce went too high up, and it didn't quite catch.
Whoa! He got him deep, and
And this is what I was talking about. Here goes the life. It's starting to melt. Oh no!
right in from the front. Didn't even need to burn the meter. Dawson falling slowly to the floor in a heap of stretchy bracelets and limbs.
Oh, let's just go right in there with Galactic Tornado. Ricky realized the jumping dive kick delay hasn't been working against that knee, so he's going in through a different means. Filipino Champ close to stun now. Oh, nice. But he's going to fall dizzy. Can Ricky get up in time? No.
No. Interesting stuff, though, and Ricky just disrespecting him there that whole way.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, and Ricky is going to take game 1.
Yeah, and Champ squinting and reeling. He knows, like, ew, that was ugly. That was a corner blow up. Ricky looking completely confident. Does not look phased whatsoever. Oh, and again with the same opener. And that's not a legit opener completely. Okay, looking for that space, but already cornered again.
Right into the corner. Not going to go for the juggle. Wants to go for the mix-up. I'm sure Champ has seen that a million times.
And that background house really not effective there.
Yeah.
Oh, he does get the combo. Very nice.
And then uses the short to reset him into the air.
Wow, using those drills. I like it.
Oh, ooh, but I think he didn't know what side and just didn't get the...
No
the
combo input, yeah.
Oh, he got him, and he's going to be able to combo.
Great pursuit. Just like that, match point. Evil Genius's Ricky Ortiz. Crowd never gets tired of that one. Okay, this time, oh, again! Just disrespect, bullying his way in there. Shoving Champ into the corner, answering back with a focus attack. What do you got? That sad-looking sweep.
Yeah, you can see it. After he got back roundhoused out of the air a couple of times, Ricky has completely changed his technique of trying to get in on Champ, and he's been able to do it every time. Oh, and he wants to keep the corner position.
Okay, I think.
Oh, he got him
deep.
Oh,
It bounced off the EX Tornado, sucked in a hit of the fireball.
yeah, so it didn't hit Dawson. I have never seen that before.
I've never seen that either. That's fantastic.
Oh my God. Nice stand roundhouse to get him again.
And Champ's got a chance at this round. Ricky forced to play a little smarter. Wow, what a punish.
Trying to get in for that throw, not quite getting it. Look at these folks, and Ricky just blocking every single one of them. Oh,
Goes in,
yeah.
nice.
Back.
Champ taken back around.
Okay.
The change in pace could be just weird enough to send this in an interesting direction. Oh,
Oh,
Champ.
he chased him down in one hit. Yeah, so he gets a second follow-up and the EX snake strike.
Goes low again. Oh, nice. He got him.
Oh, look at that. Good damage. Gonna try to get out of the corner, but ended up on the same side.
Champ's drill tech definitely keeping him in some of these matches, but not enough to turn the tide so far.
Oh, and that's probably gonna do it right there.
That's sending him home.
Not
yet.
yet. But what's he gonna do about EX? Oh, and he whiffs it.
He got him with that same setup in the first round, pulls it back here to close out.
Champ had a good round that last one, but
He did.
Ricky
It's such an uphill fight.
yeah, Ricky Ortiz with a great play, taking it 4 rounds to 1. And Ricky Ortiz is going to move on. And you know, we are trying to get ourselves a hold of a bracket so we can tell you all the matches that are coming up. But I think our bracket program probably exploded from all the craziness. Like the bracket was just like assuming it was going to populate like Infiltration and
Just started
Daigo
quick.
and Shanghai, yeah. And then it was like, I don't understand. This makes no sense. And then it just like went away. So, oh man. All right, but definitely want to also give a shout out to Mountain Dew, the official drink of EVO 2014. for the Baja Blast flavor. Also, check out their free game on iOS and on the Android store, Baja or Bust. And you can, it's a free game. If you play it, you can win prizes, you can win cameras, you can win hoodies and such like that. So definitely check that out. And definitely shout outs to Mountain Dew for sponsoring.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast, that legendary fine flavor from Taco Bell is hitting stores this summer only. To celebrate, Mountain Dew made a new game, Baja or Bust. It's free on Android or iOS and lets you race through crazy terrain to get to Baja. Enter bottle cap code or check in at Taco Bell. Use your points to win prizes like cameras, Taco Bell coupons, or even a trip to Arizona. You can also enter the sweepstakes for a chance to win an epic getaway to Cali or Florida. Learn more at MountainDew.com/Baja Blast. Good luck.
All right, welcome back, Evolution 2014. It's only Friday, and craziness has been going on. I feel like we say that every year.
It does feel like a week has somehow passed since I've been. I don't know if it's just Vegas and standard Vegas craziness, but yeah, it definitely feels like a long, long time has. Well, I think again, more people have been defeated in a Street Fighter tournament today, boiling it down from. I think it actually crested 2,000 because the official registration closed. They have, of course, a few stragglers who come in via errors or an emergency very last-minute registration. So I know the number was just barely under 2,000. It was like 1986 or something like that. So it may actually be over 2,000. Anyway, most of them are dead now.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're down to somewhere in the top 32.
Yeah.
Winners and losers still, and yeah, just a lot of heavy hitters fallen, but obviously a lot of heavy hitters here remaining. Bonchan, who I feel like Bonchan has lost some weight. I don't know. I like to keep on top of the relative fitness. I don't know why. It's
him and Tokido actually. So, but it looks like Justin Wong is going to go with Elena versus Sagat. I wonder if he feels more comfortable with this match than Rufus.
It's interesting. I mean, you've got the punish on the slide. You've got the mallet smash to go over the low ones. On paper, it doesn't look like a horrible match. So Justin, obviously, very smart guy. Let's see what he's got in mind here. Bonchan, really an artist with Sagat.
Both of them with very strong win rates here at EVO. About 60% for both of them.
Shout out to One Frame Link for those very cool statistics.
Yes.
Wow, just goes right for it. Says she has no real punish. That is one liability with Elena, not particularly strong punishes. Although Justin has gone with Ultra 1.
You see that floaty jump. She can jump. Oh, wow, he got him, but he drops his link. That's so far been the downfall of a lot of the Atlanta players as they've been dropping those links, including Sako, who was having trouble at first.
And if Sako is missing it, it's a rough one. There it is.
Oh, yeah, that was just a distance problem,
Yeah, may have been out of range, and let's see if she can survive this, if she does not fall out.
Oh, there it goes. Bonchan going to take the first round over Justin Wong.
True Ultra style. Bonchan, extremely smart player, training partner of Daigo.
Yeah, he makes Sagat look so fast.
I was a little troubled by that overhead attempt from Justin from a very strange range.
Yep.
And Bonchan apparently reading it there. Justin, wake up uppercut.
Oh, wow, nothing. Yeah, he's worried because it missed last time.
Exactly. I think he may have chickened out on the attempt to complete, and you're leaving damage on the table. That's very risky.
Wow, he just got him with that slide. So he's pushed him in the corner. Unfortunately, just used up that. Oh, yeah, you cannot focus. Tiger Knee, that is an armor breaker.
Wow.
Justin just trying to pester him.
And again, doing like a sort of a Rose Alpha 2 low strong style forward there.
Yep.
Not trying to hit him, just trying to hit whatever he sticks out into that same space.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Oh,
not
punishable,
safe,
but but Bonchan didn't quite get what he wanted out of that.
Whoa.
Oh, he just went for it. He had a read. He wanted to catch a tiger shot, but
yeah, I don't feel like Bonchan had developed any clear enough patterns to really merit that kind of really, obviously make or break kind of read, but
and he's gonna stick with Elena.
Wow.
I mean, he had a
immediately,
Rufus,
yeah.
And he has also practiced poison a little bit as well. Let's see what Justin can pull off here. Oh,
okay.
Yeah, but that floaty jump.
And slightly unusual air to ground normals.
I like the empty jump from Bonchan. Keep his hurt box a little bit smaller.
Not much of a punish there on the focus knock.
Good block.
Yeah.
Absolutely, we're waiting for that. Oh, here we go, crumple right into Great Dance. Gonna get pretty decent damage, but still a long road to go because Bonchan's got his meter built up for an uppercut FADC himself.
Elena is pretty effective in the corner there. Bonchan working his way out.
Great sweep. Oh, just a tiny bit of life left. Oh!
Bonchan needed to put a little bit of Kara on that uppercut to get the distance.
Yeah, both of them just misjudging it a little bit.
Justin coming out on top.
Oh!
And that's the Sagat Bonchan special.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is, 50%.
Half-life, yep, and almost stunned.
Hey.
1, 2, 3. Nice backdash to avoid the throw. Oh!
I don't know if that was an interest. No, I think that was just nope. And a perfect for Bonchan going in to now what could be the final round for Justin. Match point, Bonchan.
A lot of people were cited as thinking that Sagat really got nerfed in this game, but Bonchan trying to prove them all wrong here.
I think even Bonchan agrees that he is nerfed, but he still wants to win. And he's doing a great job of it here so far. Oh, crossed up. Justin blocked it, but not quite ready for the low jabs.
Oh, low enough that jump attack missed.
Low profile shenanigans.
Oh, yeah, he tried to counter with the anti-air standing medium, but it did not work.
And that is going to be it.
Justin sent a loser's bracket by Bonchan.
And Bonchan looking very, very strong.
You can see him repping Topanga there.
Indeed, Topanga doing cool stuff, including a charity event, not often seen in Japan. So I was excited to see them getting on the charity bandwagon. It's a cool bandwagon to be a part of.
Definitely,
and yeah, looking forward to seeing some more of that stuff. So shout outs to them for a cool event. And shout outs obviously Bonchan, one of the strongest players in the world.
Yes.
He's another guy I ran into very randomly. Like when I was spending a lot of time in Japan, I would occasionally just sort of drop into arcades and I would see like the two like Daigo minions of Dan. I don't know if you remember Dan,
yeah,
like the Ryu
CVS
player.
Too, right?
CVS 2 player. And Bonchan just randomly. Like I would just drop into like, I'm by this convenience store, I'll just drop in an arcade 5 minutes. Bam, they'd be there.
It's actually, isn't it true that Daigo got Bonchan into Street Fighter? Like you met him at the Mahjong parlors or
I believe that
like
is correct, yes.
Okay, yeah.
That is my understanding. So, got some news from the NYU Game Center here, creating the future of not just games, but fighting games specifically. There's a cool scholarship going on with the NYU Game Center. Very smart people, very interested in competitive games. And of course, the stream is free for anybody, but if you'd like to subscribe and take part with the chat and everything else, all of that money, 100%, goes straight into sending somebody else to become the game designer of tomorrow.
And you've been involved with that before? You've done panels for them?
Oh yeah, they're cool guys.
Question and answer sessions?
They do a really cool event called Spring Fighter every year. They've got Smash Brothers involved and more stuff. So they're a really interesting, smart academic department that cares a lot about competitive games, understands them from the ground up, has a lot of respect for all facets of competitive games, and that's something I hadn't seen in academia before. So much respect to everything those guys have going on over there, and really proud to be a part of that by, sending on the next generation to bring us more great games.
And speaking of great games, we're going to have a great one here. This is Snake Eyes, one of the premier rising players in this community.
One of my favorite players in the entire world.
Yeah.
There are great players. There's the scientists, and then there's beautiful players. Snake Eyes is a beautiful player. My eyes are misting over with I'm batting my eyelashes a little bit here.
And he's going up against just someone who won EVO last year.
Yeah, he's only a one-time EVO winner. We'll see.
Hey, don't forget, Snake Eyes is an EVO winner as well.
That's true. That's true.
But Snake Eyes knocked Tokido into loser's bracket earlier in this tournament.
Incredible stuff.
Yeah. Tokido, who was the second place finisher last year.
Shen playing very smart. This is a scary match, I feel, for Gen. All of his shenanigans put him at major risk. He's forced to sort of depend on the normals and that crouching strong, but makes him that much more predictable for Zangief's counterposts. So not a lot of high-flying acrobatics or pyrotechnics, most likely. a careful spacing and footsies approach.
Yeah, my favorite thing about the way Snake Eyes plays, though, is he's not a Zangief that immediately runs the SPD. He plays the match and just carefully examines your tendencies and patterns and then starts inserting the SPD into the match.
Yeah, no, he makes it based on reads. Most Zangiefs do it on proximity. Like,
right.
I am close enough to do my cool pile driver. I must do cool pile driver. And that's how they get blown up.
Yep.
And that's why Snake Eyes is the king of them all.
In my opinion, without question, best Zangief on the planet.
Well, I think Itabashi Zangief might still be hanging around this tournament.
It's
May have
true.
something to say about that. But right now, it's definitely just a grudge match here. Like, these guys within a few pixels of health of each other, just trading the individual blows.
Yep, 20 seconds left on the clock.
So he's going to make a move. Oh, again, goes for the overhead.
Oh, punish time, yeah, and he uses the EX.
Oh.
And then the regular throw, smart.
Oh.
And that's beautiful because the thing is, he knows it was going to kill him.
Yeah.
So if he went for the SPD and Shin's neutral jump, he would have died.
He risked the whole round there.
Yeah, so instead of doing that, he went for the regular throw, and it paid off, and it worked.
Super smart. And I think Shen had to be hoping you would overcommit to try and do a backdash punish or something. Snake Eyes way too smart for that.
Now you can just see them jockeying for position, trying to get. Oh, great
At
reaction.
the last moment.
Yeah.
Great read by Snake Eyes, realizing that Gen was going to really, or excuse me, Shen was going to let it really rip. Oh, gets him with the funky overhead.
Goes in there with that EX. Oh, and he fakes an SPD. He faked an SPD to catch him low. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Oh,
Beautiful backdash, and that is going to be the ultra.
huge damage. And Snake Eyes does not have a lot of meters for cool red focus combos into his ultra. So he's going to have to do this the hard way.
Ooh, is that going to close it out? Showing why he was last year's Evo champ. That was a great round 2.
Yep, I mean, this character definitely was toned down since the last game, but he is showing that it is not going to make a difference. Oh, that's punishable. Yep.
And that is kind of a major lead in this matchup.
Yep.
Zangief, of course, capable of doing. Yeah, that move hit so hard. Zangief, of course, does have the explosive damage, but he's got to make a lot of hard reads to do it.
He was trying to chase the backdash there,
Exactly.
but Shin actually jumped instead.
And Snake Eyes with Ultra 1 here, not able to punish those jump backs quite as easily. Oh,
Okay, is this going to be able to kill? And the roundhouse one requires no timing now, so it's guaranteed he'll get the whole thing.
Is he going for the chip? No, he smartly does not go for the chip.
Now, Snake Eyes, if you guys remember that SCR exhibition, SoCal, NorCal, he made some ridiculous comebacks, but Shin says, I saw that video too. I know what you're capable of. I am not letting you off the hook.
I already saw that movie. I know how it ends, so we're going to run that back.
I didn't like that movie.
Doing a little Groundhog Day action, like run it back until you get it right.
I'm doing a re-edit, changing the ending to a feel-good ending for Singapore.
Shen now representing that standing roundhouse, not a primary part of his arsenal previously, but Snake Eyes finds the jump in.
Oh!
The disrespectful pile driver. I like it, saying like, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I
he
was
blocked
like,
it, yeah.
very bold.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Good completion. Meter, if nothing else. He's got a long road.
Well, I think he could have SPD'd right there
Yeah.
after that backdash.
Taking no chances here. He knows he's got this one in the bag if he plays it smart.
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And he's built up a lot of meter too. He was a little bit away from getting 4 bars, and Zangief at 4 bars, scariest character in the game now.
That's true. Yeah, he's got so much. I hadn't thought about it like that. Of course, the red focus does add a interesting dimension to his game, but combined with that EX green hand.
Oh, but he's going to use a little bit of that meter. Now, I'm sure he's getting a read now that Shin is jumping away a lot after that EX green hand. Let's see how he adjusts to that. Shin right now trying to do his best, keeping Snake Eyes out. And I do like that Shin plays it very patiently.
And Shen does not want to give up any real estate here. Oh, great punish.
Oh, yeah,
He got him again.
But he just dropped his combo. A little bit of nerves for Snake Eyes.
Very rare.
And here we go, full super and a good chunk of the ultra. One hit in the hands could be a huge comeback for Shin.
Snake Eyes now representing that jump in again, something used very sparingly.
Oh, there it is!
That juicy hit confirmed off the standing strong. That's going to give him the lead, but not by as much as you'd think after unloading the full super and ultra. Wow, brave throw.
Especially since Snake Eyes, again, just a tiny bit away from getting that scary 4 bars. There we go. Oh, but he was crouching, so and
He
he
knew
didn't
it
have,
wouldn't hit.
Yeah,
Yes.
and he didn't have enough meter. He didn't have enough meter, but he has the life lead now. Oh.
Wow, and here.
Oh, and he tried to get out of the corner, and Snake Eyes
Pops up with game 2, another lariat to close it out. Both rounds ended in the same fashion.
We already saw Dominion take out Haitani, and now Snake Eyes trying to do the same for Shin. And the reason why I point out those 2 players is they will both be in the exhibition later tonight as the scariest players on their team.
There we go.
Of NLBC versus Wednesday Night Fights.
I'll be looking forward to that. Both such serious guys. Both these are extremely nice guys, funny guys even.
Yeah.
But very serious guys. I think, yeah, it's hard not to respect that. Both of them have elevated their characters. You know, Gen, prior to last year, not considered one of the stronger characters in the game. Zangief, never considered one of the stronger characters in the game. Both of these playing them at a world-class level, showing what they're really capable
Yep,
of.
absolutely. This is what happens when you meld perfectly with the character, when your personality is able to be displayed through your character's actions. Sometimes it's not about picking top tier, it's about finding the right character for you.
That's it.
Oh, wow. Just get him with that crouching roundhouse anti-air. And he has a pretty decent lead, but Zangief very capable of burst damage. And Shin,
back.
like I said, very patient. He's willing just to get these little, you know, nicks and scratches with the hand slap, and he's okay with that.
And as long as he doesn't give up too much real estate and get cornered. Okay.
Ooh.
But yeah, Zangief, of course, Snake Eyes, one of the kings, walking you slowly into the corner without you realizing it.
Yep.
Then battling back out.
And again, he's the kind of player that won't just go to SPD right away. You've seen a couple of opportunities where he just hasn't used it.
Too much respect.
Yep.
And understanding of the risk. Oh, okay.
Nice, and he can get a hard knockdown off this one.
But not trying to press it at all.
Yep, just building some meters, smart stuff. Having that FADC off the hands to confirm is very nice.
He's now almost in the range where he can close out Zangief with one of those FADC combos.
Oh! All
Okay.
right, he's getting in there. Oh, did he get him? He did.
Yes!
He did. And here comes the comeback potential. Only 10 seconds left on the clock,
But
and he
now
does have a life lead.
It'll be Gen who has to do the coming back. Oh, and there it is, just like that. Running away, timer scam.
Oh, and Shin barely takes it by the skin of his teeth with those 3 jabs, and now Shin at match point versus Snake Eyes.
What does Snake Eyes have to say about this? Finds the standing short, walking him back again. Oh,
All right, with punish. Oh, blocks it.
And smart, and very difficult to punish that. Smart to lariat it out.
Yeah. Oh, he's in now. Is he going to go EX? Oh, he was trying to bait something out of Shin.
Again, showing the respect, and Shen using the off the wall just to escape back to that center court.
But you know what? I don't think Snake Eyes minds this because he's so comfortable walking his opponents back into the corner.
And he's got a healthy life lead.
Yep.
So he, oh wow. Crouching short to double standing short.
Oh, he saves that so many times.
Yes.
That SPD. Wow. No, he so rarely uses wake up SPD that you forget he has
I
it.
swear, I feel like watching him play Zangief is like a lullaby where you're trying to put a baby to sleep. Like, shh, don't worry about the SPD. Shh, let's just play, let's do this little dance. Back and forth, it's cool. Don't worry. Oh my God, SPD! Like you forget that Zangief has SPDs watching him play.
But you've got to be careful now because Shin is sitting on a lot of meter. So he could, one hit can get him a huge bit of damage, but Snake Eyes using one of his favorite tricks. Oh,
Crouching forward, moving him just slightly forward.
and that's actually kind of good for Snake Eyes because now he doesn't have the meter anymore. So Snake Eyes can approach a little bit more aggressively.
But he is cornered. Gen doesn't benefit hugely from having Zangief in the corner, but it's nice.
Nice catching with that low fierce. Great poke.
Oh, baits it out.
But not
No punish,
Yeah,
yeah.
he couldn't quite punish it. Ooh, here we go, and he just got the meter for the super. But now Zangief with the 4 bars and an ultra sitting there.
Woo! And like Impressive stuff there. Shen going in hard with the throw attempt.
Oh,
he
he went for
forced
it.
to
Yeah,
burn the
yeah.
whole thing. And he did not need to do red focus there.
Yeah. He was just ready to do red focus. He went for the Hail Mary, didn't quite get it. Oh,
Okay.
chasing him down. Wow,
what has he
what's the
got?
situation?
Looking for that counter hit, no good, but still pressing. Shen out of immediate danger.
This is dangerous now because if it drops below 10 seconds, he cannot use Ultra 1 anymore because it'll
True.
take too long.
He wants that Ultra 1, and here we go.
Oh, not quite.
No Ultra on the table. He's going to have to do this the hard way. The big dizzy. He's going to try and timer scam it out. Will he get the punish?
Oh,
he got it!
He did it!
He got it!
Got him!
Snake Eyes!
Oh my God! Snake Eyes chasing him down at the last second.
Unbelievable buzzer beater. Shen kicking himself. He goes for that timer scam. Misjudged it by fractions of a second. Snake Eyes with the perfect counter. Oh, a beautiful player. This is what beauty looks like.
You see this? This is East Coast, West Coast, everyone
Unity.
cheering on, yeah.
Well, except for Singapore. But yeah, the USA crowd needed this one after some tough beatings here today at the hands of a lot of great international players.
God.
But Shen,
Snake Eyes. Oh my.
he refuses to leave the stage. Like, no, I know there's other matches, but I refuse to yield. I will stand on this stage
Oh my
and feel
God.
it. That is some amazing stuff.